Good morning, church. My name is Martha Watson. I am a member of St. John's. Father Dan asked me to give my thoughts and perceptions of the pandemic and my relationship with St. John's. And I might combine other things with it, but the first thing I like to say is that when I really reflect on what has occurred, I'm looking at it in terms of myself as an individual, what I see with some of my clients as a psychotherapist, and also what I see globally that's happening in our society and which impacts our church and our relationship with the world. Firstly, I like to say I have experienced is a lot of transitions. Firstly, when there's been a change like a pandemic or social upheaval, there's a lot of anxiety. I don't care how integrated you are as an individual, you experience something, you're not feeling centered as you used to be. And so you find ways to maintain your centeredness or to create a new centeredness. And what I have found, sometimes we spend more time trying to remain and maintain what we know instead of allowing ourselves to create something new. And I look at this in a way to say, we become anxious, and sometimes anxiety is definitely a response to something that's going on, internally or externally, but it's also a response because we don't want to do something. And we have to sometimes move back and kind of listen, maybe meditate, maybe pray, to hear what comes up. And sometimes what comes up is that you need to do something differently, that a new horizon has occurred. So therefore, how do we maintain it? And one of the things I've done, because what I've experienced, a good thing has been that I now do telehealth. As a psychotherapist, I see all of my patients or clients on Zoom or on Skype. And I put off doing this for 2 years, with some of my patients saying, "Oh, Mrs. Watson, please do telehealth. You spend so much time on the phone and you don't charge for it, you get paid for it." And I kept saying, "Oh, that's okay, it's part of the job." Well, all the insurance company and the state of California said in March that there would be no physical face-to-face contact, that I had to do telehealth. I did it. It has been wonderful. The first thing I have to say is that it's allowed me to maintain contact with my patients. It's allowed me to continue to do my craft, which being involved definitely decreases some of the anxiety. And I've learned that I can do something different. Also, I see my physicians by telehealth, unless it's something I need to go in and do physically. But the other side of it is, I put off for 2 years doing something that I could have been doing. And we often put off making decisions. And it's the fear of the loss or experiencing the loss. And we as a society have experienced a loss. As a community at St. John's, our biggest loss has been that we have not been able to be physically together on Sunday mornings. And we are grieving. And the grief might be some are crying, some are irritable, you don't feel right. Yet, our church has attempted to respond to this. We've had the phone angels that have called different people and talked to them, asked if they have concerns, do they need something of the church. But I believe that we are even able to do even more than that. That maybe as a group, the church, when I say the group, needs to think of ways other people can relate to each other. That many people you need to talk to that you don't know. That maybe we could have new groups that would set up, that we would check on each other once a week, just to maintain what's going on. And it doesn't have to be the people you know. Sometimes when you reach out to people you don't know, you learn new things and you develop new relationships. Because I've developed some relationships as the phone angel that I didn't have before. And if we're going to grow, you have to take those steps. I also see us doing some other things. I feel that through the Justice Committee, we're coming more to terms with the fact that we are part of this larger community. We know we are, but it's kind of forced us to take that leap. And I see us in the future being more involved with the community in a very concrete way. That we have a gate outside that's surrounding the church. When I saw it this morning, I nearly flipped out. I knew it was there, but seeing it is really traumatic. I know why it's there, so I'm not going to even go there. I know why. But in my vision of St. John's, that even though we have that gate there, that our relationship with the community will be one that's really fluid. That gate will not stop it. And it's beyond the food pantry. It's other things we're going to be doing that people will be able to say, that's St. John's. St. John's is doing these things. Some of it might not be in the physical cathedral, but we will be there. We'll be part of the community. So what I'm saying is that St. John has on some level experienced some positive anxiety because of the coronavirus and also some of the social upheaval, because it meant we as a group, we've had to step back, confront our fears, and decide how are we going to go forth. Yes, there's a new normacy, but it doesn't mean that we have given up our values and our principles. Thank you.